In the coming series of programs, I am going to solve a number of problems using functions. It is a must from now on that you write all your programs using functions, because when you go to the industry, there is no way you will be accepted if you just keep writing everything in the main function. You need to have developed the habit of writing code by breaking down your problem into a number of functions. So the first problem I'll try to solve is the multiplication table for a given number up till 10. So suppose I input the number as 2, it will say 2 into 1 is 2, all the way till 2 into 10 is 20. So what I'm going to do here is I have declared a variable short of the type short and the name is number. This may not be the best way of writing a writing a program, but just to show you how different aspects of functions work, I'm going to write it in that particular manner. So I'm going to say get number. So what get number is going to do is it's going to read a number from the user and send that number back to the main function. So since it's not accepting any arguments, I will write void in this bracket. Void means it is not accepting any parameters from main. So here what I'm going to say is printf, okay, enter a number to print the table. Okay, so here the user is going to enter the number he or she would like the table to be printed. Then using scanf, what I am going to do here is I am going to read a particular number. Okay, so this has to be, I'll change it, scanf, and I'm going to say declare a number here. So I'm going to say short number. Okay, so whatever the user enters is going to be stored into a variable called as number. Now what I am going to do here is I am going to return this particular number back to the main function. Since it's returning a short type of data, I should simply say the function return type is short. So I'll do the explanation once I've typed in the code. So since I'm using a function called as short GetNum, I need to declare its prototype right above. So I'm declaring it here and putting a semicolon. Now my next function is print table. So let's see what I will want to do in print table. Now in print table, what I'm going to do here is I am going to not give it any return type. It's going to be void. Okay, print the multiplication table and the data type is going to be a variable of the type short. Then in order to print this number, what I am going to do here is I am going to print the message printing the table of percentage hi till 10. Okay, into 10 is the last number. So the best way is, since I know the beginning, I know the end, the best loop is the for loop. So I'm going to say int I is equal to 1. All right, I less than or equal to 10, and then I plus plus, and I need to close this bracket here. And then what I'm going to do here is I am going to say printf percentage hi into percentage d is equal to percentage hi slash n. Okay, so what is hi? The first number I have is number. So if number is 2, it's 2 into, let's say 2 into 1 is 2, so it's going to print number into I. Okay, I'm mixing the data types, but that's fine. All right, why is it void? Because I'm not returning any value, I'm simply printing the table, but I need to declare the prototype of this particular fellow also. So I go up here and I declare the prototype. Then I pass the parameter of the type num here. So short num void print table. Now what I will do is I will take this particular fellow. Okay, I will take this particular fellow and copy it into the online GDB space so I can run it and show it to you how it works. That was just a notepad editor I had used to type the program. So let me do the explanation using the notepad. So what I have done here is I have declared a function main, a variable of the type short number. Now when I say get number, the control comes here. I have declared a variable called as short. Let us say I enter a number as 5. So the number 5 is going to be returned. That means this number is going to get transported back and going to get saved in number. Now this number is sent to a function called as a print underscore table. So the value of number, suppose it is 5, 5 gets passed to here. So what I'm going to do is I've declared a variable int I as 1. As long as I is less than or equal to 10, I'm going to multiply this particular number. I'm going to print the number, then I'm going to into is I is 1, number into I is going to be printed on the screen. So let's try to compile this particular program and see if it first compiles, because I've just typed it without checking. Okay, here there are some mistakes. Line 6, 1, 6 and 16 there are problems. So okay, here I am misgiving a semicolon, and 16th line. All right, now it must probably go away. Sometimes the error is because of a previous error. Okay, in the function getNum, there is line 23, there is an error. So let's see what is on line 23. All right, here I have forgotten the semicolon as usual, nothing new. Then in print table, okay, all right, in print table, what I have done is, okay, here the multiplication of a short and an int is going to be in int, but I have given short int, so I need to change this to percentage %d. Now everything should be okay. So let me first compile this particular program. Okay, all right, still there is some problem somewhere. Line 27. Okay, here I have not entered the value of number. Let me stop here. Here printing the table of 5 or printing the table of whatever number, I need to show that. So here, sorry, so I just put a comma and I put a number. So now let's compile and try to run it. It's quite a simple program. Let's say I'm trying to print the table of 5. Okay, so what it's going to do here is, you can see the entire screen here, printing the table of 5 until 5 into 10. So you can see 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 5 into 3, all the way this is happening till 5 into 10. So given the input of 5, this is the table how it was printed. Now to just give you an idea of how this program really worked, I just need to tell you. First is this prototype or signature declaration tell us what data type. For example, get number is returning this number which happens to be a data of short. That's why I need to tell it as get number is returning a data type of short, and void means it is not accepting any parameters. That means any data is not being passed from main to get number. So this is simple. It takes the number and sends it back here. So number now becomes 5. Print table 5 is sent to print table. So I have declared that as short number. Now printing the table of 5 till 5 into 10. I is equal to 1 to I less than or equal to 10. So it is going to be percentage HI, number is 5, into percentage D is 1, is equal to percentage D, number into 5 into 1 is 5, then I becomes 2, 5 into 2, 10. This process keeps repeating until the complete table is printed. There may be much easier ways of doing it, but I did it to show you how you return a value, how you pass value to a function. Okay, how do you not pass any values to a function? All these things I intended to show you. That was the reason this was done in this particular way.